back to Pro Trading Series. Be sure to click the bell, the notification bell, and subscribe. In this video, I'm going to talk about stop losses. If you already know what a stop loss is, great. If not, we're going to start there with what a stop loss is. So once you place in a buy order, you can have a stop loss. So if the crypto hits below a certain price, or you also forex, and there are stop losses for stocks and commodities, but we're talking about crypto here. If it hits below a certain price, it'll sell automatically, so you don't lose more money on that trade if you're expecting that crypto to go up in price. So let's use this little painted chart as an example. So let's say you're here. Wait, you can't really see it very well. Let's say you're right here and this hasn't happened yet over there, and you buy right here expecting the possibility of an uptrend like that. You can put a stop loss, like let's say you buy here, you can put a stop loss right there so it sells there automatically, and that way you keep pretty much your full initial investment if it doesn't end up going up. If you don't use a stop loss, you can wait for months, and holding on to it could pay off months later, but your money would be tied up during that time. Or you might panic sell at a much lower price and lose a bunch of money. Or yeah, so that's a basic explanation. But what I want to get here to in this video is not all stop losses. Just because you use a stop loss doesn't mean you're going to be profitable trading. And another thing too is if you are unsure about your long-term finances, by the time it gets over here, you might be back to even or making a profit on your trade. Sometimes things happen. You might have an emergency, or you might just have not as much money as you were expecting, and you might still need to sell. So this channel is about day trading, and you want to not have to wait forever and be able to make your money work for you and make some money. And if a trade doesn't go right, be able to move on to another trade and another opportunity to make money. So if you click the link in the video description for the TJAI platform, it has in there a bunch of different cryptocurrencies, and it's updated each and every day with not stock analysis, but chart analysis for your cryptocurrencies. And it will suggest an entry price, a target price. So let's say it's just buy right there, and the target price is right up there, something like that. And then it will also have a stop loss suggestion. And you can say, well, Pete, I could do this myself and think of my own stop losses. Well, the difference between you thinking of your own stop losses, if you want to analyze the charts and can do the mathematics and see what the statistical average would be for what the best price for a stop loss is, great, you could do that. And to be proficient at that and do a lot of work to perfect your method, it would be a lot of work and damn near impossible for many, which is why I recommend just going with this. Click the link in the video description to see what I'm talking about, see the list with the trades, and then I recommend signing up and checking out the platform, the panel, and you can see what the recommended entry, target, stop loss, and then it also has a risk reward ratio thing on there where it gives you an approximate estimate of how risky, based on their algorithms, they think the trade is or isn't. So if you want to trade conservatively, or if you want to take a little bit more risk, you can trade based on that information. There's more information on the website. But even if you're using stop losses and you have a rudimentary system that you've developed on your own for trading, if your stop losses average are too low, less than your entry price, and you continue on trading, if it's too low, then your average loss may outweigh your average profit. With this, the TJAI link in the video description, they have, which is one of the reasons I'm recommending it, is because they have currently between a 65% and 75% win rate. To beat the fees, you have to be just over 50%, and then if you're over that 50%, with fees factored in, then you're making a profit, and you can continually grow your money and make your money work for you. And that is really the goal with day trading. Is you're not going to win every trade, but if you can at least win most of your trades, then you're continually increasing the value of your portfolio by percentages, and having a stop loss that isn't too low and not too high. If your stop loss is too high, then if it dips a little bit and then goes back up and your stop loss automatically sells, then you're still out of money if it ends up going to your target in the short run. And then if it dips too much and your stop loss is too low, then you'll lose more than you want to. So this TJAI combined with expert opinions that gives you a suggested stop loss on your trades, that takes the math away from your part and also takes some of the thinking and skill away from your part. And a lot of people don't like asking for help and don't like having to rely on others for help and that sort of thing, but it's not a time for pride. I promise you, you can wing it and try it yourself. And if you're too impulsive and you make the wrong trades, don't be mad at me. And there's no guarantee with a service like the one that I recommend that all your trades would win, but statistically over time it's based on sound math. So if you continue using it, you're more likely to win in the longer run than if you just go into it blindly. So thank you for watching. This was the stop loss video. May you make a lot of money with this advice. Cheers.